Okay, our next question for you for the back of the book problems would be 4.30. So I'm going to do 4.29, and you can find the answers to anything that is an odd number or highlighted in the book. So the question is, write the names and symbols for the elements with the following atomic numbers. So first we have to ask ourselves, what even is an atomic number? An atomic number tells us the number of protons for that element. This number never changes. Never, ever, ever changes for that element. They always have that number of protons. And you can think of protons as like the name badge. If you need to know the name of something with 3 protons, like A, then you just go and find 3 protons, and you know it's lithium. So the number of protons never change. And let's look at why. So we have 3 protons in lithium. If we added a proton to lithium, well, now it's going to be beryllium. So it's not even the same element anymore. So again, protons never change their numbers. An element will always have that number of protons, and that is their atomic number. In the periodic table of elements, you can find that number on top of the element symbol. So all these numbers I'm circling are the atomic numbers for those elements. When we write the isotope format, which is this, it flips, and that's how you can remember. If you see an isotope format like this, you can look up at the periodic table in the classroom and see, okay, the atomic number is on top, but I know for isotopes it's on the bottom. Okay. So let's go back up to our question. It says, write the names and symbols for the elements with the following atomic numbers. So we're looking at neutrons or name badges. So we already found A, which was lithium. We'll highlight it in green. Lithium has 3 protons. So we'll write lithium. All right, and then we have 9 protons. And number of protons, the periodic table of elements is very well organized. If you follow along the period, you'll see that the number of protons or the atomic number increases by 1. So if you know this is 3 and we're looking for 9, we know we have to go this way. And there is our 9 is fluorine. Fluorine will always have an atomic number of 9, which is its number of protons. C, we want to look at atomic number of 20, right here, which is calcium. And 30 would be zinc. And probably we don't even have to do all of these because that's pretty self-explanatory. Another thing to know before we move on from this is that the atomic number, or the number of protons that never changes, is also the number of electrons in that element. Unless that element gains or loses electrons, which is constantly happening, when you look at just an element like fluorine, who has 9 protons, you can know right away that he has 9 electrons. Until he gains or loses some, he has 9 electrons.